All right. Boop, boop, everything working? Okay. Hey. So I am starting the project we talked about. I didn't record getting the items. I sent you some pictures, and it shows you the flea market that I got them at and where I found them in the flea market. And it is just funny. I found them all together like that after we talked, and you picked those items. So now we're back in the shop, and I've got to find those items because they just kind of randomly appear in the shop. You'll notice I've moved some things around, so I'll show you around a little bit too while I'm doing this. Sorry, I'm just getting some things adjusted. All right. So now we've got all of the work stuff in this room. This is our work table. This is our orders table, and this is the painting table. And it's basically you just do a circle because you've got the washing station and then the sandblasting station, the painting table, and then the work table. And I've got a guitar. This I might even do a workup on this guitar, a recording of fixing this guitar. I got this at the flea market too, so this is the first item that we're going to find a home for. This is a Titania guitar. These are kind of rare. I don't find a lot of these. So the second one I found since I've been looking for them. So this is now the storeroom. It's just all the storeroom and a little sitting area. I'll show you around here in a second. Yeah, these go here. Maybe. So these are the same guitar. I've got three stacks for trash guitars that I can repair. I've got two Junos. That's this guy. Pretty common. And then Saturns are very common. I think I've got one in that I'm going to work on soon. Maybe not. Do I have one out? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's a newly refurbished Saturn and a amp head for it. Did them both in ocean blue. I like it. So yeah, basically, we get items. They get delivered in random places. There's one of the pedal cars. So there's one of the pedal cars. You'll remember from the picture I sent you. We're going to take this and put it in the garage. No, we're not. We have no room. Actually, okay. I can use the shelf. I've been using this to get things sorted and set up. Wait a minute. What's up there? Okay, you're going to go here. By the way, yeah, this is the garage. I just like showing it off a little bit because it started out blank, and I most of these neon lights and signs or posters rather, I found in barns or in storage units. I tried not to buy really anything. I'll show you one I bought. I went looking for it. Where is it? I think I bought one of these signs. So you can see I've got a Saturn, Neptunia, whatever, Juno sign, but I don't have a sign for this. So I'm getting obsessed with the signs. The other one is, this is a mystery to me. There are no circus signs, but this is called Circus Sign 2. There's no Circus Sign 1 even for sale. I don't know. All right, where was I? We've got a pedal car. We've got a guitar up here. Can I get it? Who are you? This might be a... This can't be prepped because it would be torn down. It's not a Saturn. Is it another Titania? No. Sorry. It is! Alright, I was talking to myself. I've got 3! Oh. Very nice. Definitely going to do one of those. At some point. So as I'm kind of flitting a boot, getting things kind of put back or found, and figuring out what guitars I have, you're putting things together as I go, I imagine. Keeping my guitars over here. This is where I watch I Love Lucy reruns. And sit, and this is maybe one of my favorite posters, the Gumball one. And maybe one of my favorite neon lights. I want a jukebox. So bad. I've got the toy signs all along through here. This really cool turntable one. But over here we've got just kind of tools and things like that. Coffee grinders. Oh, that's coffee grinders and lamps. So these are tools. Key duplicators. Clamps. Crap. These are toys. Toy trucks. Toy tank. Delivery truck. There's a toy train. Pink one. Boom box. Turntable. So I keep electronics here. And game electronics over here. So it's a kind of organized junk room. We've already looked around down here. We've got our posters. We've got like basically every poster in the game is somewhere on this wall. That's my newest one. I really like it. It's the Boombox poster like you can't read. It's the Boombox poster. It is the Boombox poster. And some more posters over here. And my barber pole. I love it. And then, before we go up, I think I took you upstairs. I've got... Oh, this must be the other one. Okay. So this one, I'm sure that's one. Because it wouldn't be over there. I'm pretty sure this is one I already had. I can check the pictures. I'm 100% positive this is one. So what I'm going to do... We're going to put you here. We're going to put you up on top. Okay. Might harvest both of them. No, just do one at a time. It's not really worth it to tear them both apart and use both parts, because I'm going to have doubles to a certain extent. And, yeah, just I've tried that with, like, other tools, and I wanted that to be a thing. But then also when you strip them completely bare, they're not worth anything and that sort of thing. All right, and there's our Nintendo. It's called a Game Jam ES in the game. But that's our old Nintendo, like I used to rent at the video store in Cicero, riding my bike, carrying the big briefcase. I think Scott did that with me as well. So Scott, if you do happen to watch this, you'll remember that. I'm not going to get to either of these projects in this video. Well, yeah, I'll edit this onto the video I do it on. I'm sorry. It'll be a little bit later. But right now I'm just kind of showing you around and showing you how the game works. We're going to get them ready, though, here in just a minute. But first, let's pop up through. Oh, my God. I have a lot of RC buggies. These are worth a lot of money. And then, like, another pedal car over here. Oh, and Scott, if you check this out, either one I find or this one will make into that that car you sent me, Williamson, I think? I can't remember what it was. The orange, with the colors. And we'll do the wheels, like the white and the orange on these bits, and then the fuselage or the body of it will be the blue, I think? Yeah, the other color? I'll double check. That'll be cool. That'll be a cool project. And right now, we'll start in here since we're in here. I've got nothing big. Those usually go right here. and they get worked on right here. Things like pinball machines, jukeboxes, arcade cabinets, things like that. There is like air hockey and a basketball game, and like, oh, there's a few different big ones. This is Mara's shelf for now. We've got our game stuff back here in our mechanical ride. We got, yeah, there's a mechanical ride. It's another big project for out here. And then this shelf are items that are going to be, that I've already ordered parts for. So all of these have parts ordered for them from the gumball machine. This is an old Atari, the tank. Those parts are coming. It takes a couple of days for them to come. And once I'm done with these, those guys will get moved right over here, because this is the shelf that is I should have parts for. Like everything that's on this shelf, I should be able to work on. Like, let's check the RC buggy. I've got a lot of parts for the RC buggy, but I've got like 2 transmission shafts that are brand new. That tells me that this bad boy is ready to go. I've got 2 front wheels, 2 back wheels, yeah. So you look for like kind of certain parts that tell you when you've got parts in, sometimes because of your inventory. I've got replacement parts for every one of these and any old parts. Because then, as you sort of saw me playing with, you gotta go through the motion of refurbing one. Not go through the motions, you gotta do it. I might show you one of those. Anyway, well, yeah, let's walk through it. So we take this. I've already torn it down. I've torn it completely down. Has nothing on it. That's why those are all grayed out. I look for any parts in my inventory, and then I order new ones for anything that isn't good or perfect. And then this goes on the shelf, usually on this shelf out here, until it gets moved over here. So now it's been over here. Its parts have been delivered. It is ready to go. So we pop this in here, and we wash it all up. Once it's all washed up, we pop it in here. I can't do it now. Oh, yeah, I can. Can I sandblast it? No. But I can put it in there. And we sandblast it up. After we washed it up, we've got to clear the sink and put it over there. Then we come back over here, and that was a tabletop game thing. And tabletop arcade battery cover is new, so I don't have to wash it. Same thing with the top cover, so I don't have to wash it. But I check these to make sure that if there's any parts to the device I'm working on, those get washed and then sandblasted. I obviously haven't washed or sandblasted this yet, but it's a demonstration. And then we get over here and we get to the paint station. It's been washed, it's been sandblasted. Any other items that are washable and sandblastable have been dealt with. We're over here. We go in. We gotta fix it up first, but we paint it. We've got a lot of great colors. Do I have? Yeah, one of my favorites is this red right here. This brick red. Look at that. That is lush. Lush. Love it. You got fire truck red. You got black metal. You got just white. And then this, I think I painted hunter green. Some kind of green. Oh, yeah, here's another. Yeah, brick red. This is peanut, which I quite like. These vintage radios. And then ocean blue, which I was using quite a bit of yesterday. So anyway, you got colors, not a ton, which I actually like that it's limited. You paint it, and you bring it over to the workshop, and this is where you put it back together. And I can put all this stuff back in it, looking crap like this. I'm not gonna. But you can see you've got all your parts as you were playing around with, and you put it back together. So that's kind of how everything is set up, how it's supposed to work, and that's what we'll do with your items. But first we need to order parts. But to finish the tour, kind of the familiarizing with the repair shop tour, here's a ladder. We're gonna go. I like part of the reason I moved all this in here real quick was because I wanted it up against these windows. So while I'm working on stuff, I've got these windows to look out of. I work on stuff, and that beautiful fountain, but nothing. There's nothing out there moves. No water in the fountain, no people, no cars. So it's a mixed bag. I'll be. So then you get up here, and this is the showroom. So you got the beautiful floors, and just a lot of display cabinets. A lot of display cabinets. In here, we've got the coffee grinder, and let's see. Yeah, they're offering $282. It's worth $292. I could just straight up sell it for $10 more. I'm leaving it cook. I'm leaving it cook. These are either cooking or brand new in here. We've got a really ugly forge blower. I'm sorry about that. I tried. I tried something. You've got a lovely little oil lamp. This little unassuming oil lamp. Another ocean blue arbor press. Looking stately. Now this is squash yellow. I like it. I don't know if I love it, but I like it for the buggy. This sucker is worth $1,300. So, do we have a offer on it yet? We have a $1,600 offer on it. I should take it. I'm going to take it. $300 over value. It's fine. We've got a Vice. Do we have offers on all these? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I didn't check. Like, we're coming straight back from that flea market. I mean, these are okay prices for a grain mill. What about this guy? Okay, $100 up. We'll take it. How about my lantern? You know, respectable. And this ugly piece of shit, we're just selling it. We're just selling. I should do it like this, black and red. That's pretty dope. But I went with brick red and yellow. Maybe doing it that way in the opposite direction? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. So I had had all that stuff. We just got back. Had all that stuff up there to sell because we're going to make room for all this stuff. Okay, that's a wall. I like to put 3D objects on the walls or that plant so I run into it constantly. We'll throw this in here. I'm not going to do this a lot, but I'm going to probably leave this in just to show you a little bit of the grind. Because you don't have any inventory space. Just your hands. So you just got to carry everything up here. One by one. What else? We've got these 3 radios. But we've got, let's take this thing. This is brutal to put together. It looks simple. It's a wine bottle crimper. But you got to replace all those rods you see. Guess I don't need a big case for, you know what, here, we'll put you in here, and then we'll do the vintage radios in a row. Oop. Sometimes I just get too much of one thing. I try to kind of even it out, and especially if something's kind of piling up, grab one of those. And now that I'm doing these kind of shelf a day orders, not an entire shelf. Yeah, Peanut can go right in the middle. We're going to highlight Peanut today. And then, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Shelf, shelf, shelf. All right, those are good. Anything else? I think we're full. These 2 pads are for the large items, obviously. I say obviously, that's why I explain it. It's not obvious. This is 2 big wood slabs on the floor. All right, so now I still have all of this to sell. I'm going to check the door, because that tells... I'm going to check... I'm going to theoretically... Oh, no, okay. There are some glitches in the game, and for some reason interacting with the display cabinet is one of those. Okay. Should be good. Okay. Ooh, we've got an auction coming up. Oh, hell, I might do that. I might just keep recording and do that. Hold on real quick. Yeah, that'll give you a real sense. I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna, do the stay. Man alive. I've got all these parts. These will not fit. I can bring this over here. I can bring this thing. I know there's something up there. I know there's something up there. There it is. It's a train. The train over here so I can see it. Okay, alright. Because, okay, nothing's ordered for that stuff yet. Alright, we've got... Well, I'm going to work through all this stuff off camera. I'm going to order these parts now. We're going to do this one because I know it for sure came from the flea market, and it looks kind of shit. We're going to make it look a lot better. I want you to think about colors. I'll probably talk to you before you even watch this. Colors. Like, what do we want to make it? Like old Jeep colors? I've done like one like an old military Jeep. We got greens. This one looks like it's black with yellow wheels. I kind of don't mind the yellow wheels. But we could do, in brick red, we could do baby blue. We could do black. We could do whatever is clever. Let's tear some of this stuff off, see if we've got anything good. We've got one perfect wheel 2. All this other stuff is non-existent. We need it. So when that stuff comes up, it's showing us that it's stuff we don't have. So we already know we don't have parts. But we've got one perfect headlight, one perfect wheel 2. That's great. Killing it. We've got... Ooh, perfect wheel 2. So we might just go ahead and get wheel 2 for this. Not sure what the difference is. Wheel 2 looks pretty cool, though. It's just a straight up wheel. Looks like a nice old school Jeep wheel. So now we're taking out the transmission shaft support. That is perfect, so we'll be able to use that. Got the front bumper support right here, which is a horrible squash yellow. And that is also perfect. Oh, this thing's looking nice. Got some bushings here. I'm going to get those off of the axles. And then take the axles out. That's in the front, so we got to be careful because this stuff gets real tricksy real quick. Now that we have the those axles out, we can take this linkage off. This looks roached anyways, but even if they come off perfect, I usually replace them because for some reason you can't clean the linkage. Yeah. All right, we've got a steering wheel up here we can get rid of. How's that looking? Okay, that's a little tricky. Little pin right there. Perfect. So something that was... What do we got? Wait. Oh, we do have a good linkage. I'm gonna put it on out of curiosity. Oh, and it looks good too. All right, all right. I love it. So we're good on linkage. We're good on a lot of parts already. This is a good teardown. Perfect steering column. Take out this. There's definitely some missing parts because we need the transmission support that goes onto this guide bar. That's right there. But that guide bar is perfect. Let's check these rear supports. That does not look good. It's all right though. Junk. A lot of good stuff off of this. Yeah, that'll work. The body support is no good. That's unfortunate. I really like it when the pricier parts are perfect. Just got to take out all these screws. Now, as I'm doing this, we're taking it apart. You got to remember where everything goes because we're going to have to put it all back together again. Take out these screws. So there's the body support, and it is indeed junk, but you could kind of see it was broken, like in a place right here. All right, so we got the headlights. Looks like we got all that stuff out of the front. Got our rear axle holders. Groovy. So now we have a hunk of nothing. It's worth nothing. It is devoid of all parts, all grayed out. And this is how you get your part list. But I've actually got it, and I've got this particular car in on a list on my phone. So the first thing I do is go in and take a look at all those parts we just pulled off. And it helps if I spell it correctly. So pedal will give us the pedal car. Everything in here now is just pedal car stuff. We can see this stuff is junk. We can recycle it. We'll get $12.50 for that. Nice. We can just recycle it all with that. Be a couple bucks. We've got a perfect linkage. So I'm gonna try to keep this in. It might be a little bit slow, but this is part of the game. A little weird. I'm making a list. Right now I'm bringing up in my phone the pedal car. Pedal car. Whoop. If I can do it. And now I have a list for all the things. So we've got the linkage. Beautiful. We've got 2 wheel tools. Have any other wheels or any junk like that? So we're going to go with wheel 2. We're going to count those wheels. And those are perfect. That headlight is perfect. Count that. We've got a rear axle bushing, a rear axle, transmission shaft support, and all of those are perfect. So rear axle bushing, the whole ass rear axle, transmission shaft support, and a front bumper support. If you're hearing a little click, it's my list. I'm clicking my list. Front axle bushing, we've got both of those. That's super. Bam, bam. 2 spindles. Spindle axles, rather. Spindle axles. Got them. Steering wheel 1. I mean, we'll keep that in mind, but we'll mark it. Another linkage. And it's good, so we want to keep it, but we'll use this one, even though it's carnelian. What? Yeah, that one's... We might use that one. That one's rich black metal. I can't even paint something I finished with rich black metal. Steering column. Guide bar holder. Guide bar holder. Where are you? There you are. And that's perfect. That's perfect. And this is also perfect. And that is a rear axle holder, of course. Rear axle holder. Okay. So I've marked off everything I've got on my list. Now we've got a husk. We've got some parts that need to be cleaned and processed. We're going to put this back over here. And you are next. Take that over here and set this down. But before we deal with you, we're going to go to our catalog. And now we just simply go into our catalog. I used to write this down. Like I'd write the lists down and mark them. This is a lot easier. Because we're going to need a lot of parts. Not as many as I thought looking at it, though. It really had a lot of stuff underneath. But we definitely need a body support. See, that's what I was saying. This thing is $50. Gotta be done. We're good on front axle. We do need a front bumper. And that's $25. So it's missing all the... We're already up to $75 for this build. Can't remember what I bought it for. It was somewhere around $300-400. So keep those numbers in mind. Just roughly. I guess I should price stuff out. That might be fun too. Guide bar. We need one. Got it. Headlight is next. Got it. Rear axle bushing. Just need one. Got it. Rear axle holder, same thing, just need one. Got it. Steering wheel. What's the difference? What do we have? Steering wheel 1? I mean, I guess that's the hype one. I kind of feel like getting the other one just to see. I'm going to do that. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Either way, we'll have 2 steering wheels, and that is fine, because we've got another pedal car. We need both these transmission shafts. Those you did not see me pull off because it had neither of them, but those are very important. And then one of these. We do have one of those, so these are the pedals, basically. Even though they're called transmission shaft supports, they're the pedals. We've got 2 wheel 2s. We want 2 more wheel 2s, and I like the wheel 2s personally. I hope you agree, over the wheel 1. Although the wheel 1 is the more, it's $5 more, so I think it's more like OG, original. Maybe we'll do that for the other one. We'll get those wheels for the other one. And a windshield. $50 windshield. $300, so we're at about $600 for this bad boy. $700. Now this is just because I can't trust myself at all, so I do go through and check them off. We've got the body support. We've got the front bumper. We've got 2 front axle bushings. We've got the guide bar. We've got the front bumper support. We've got the guide bar holder. Those are good. We've got a good headlight. We've got a perfect headlight. We've got a rear axle bushing, and we've got another one. We've got a linkage. We've got 1 rear axle holder, 1 in inventory. Almost there. We've got a steering wheel. Fine. We've got a tire. Sorry, 2, 3, 4. We have a rear axle. We have 2 spindle axles. We have a steering column. Okay. We have transmission shaft A and B. We have transmission shaft support. We have 1 in inventory. 2 wheel 2s. Yep. 2 in inventory. Windshield finishes us off. That is base $300. I should check it just to see how much we make off of it. But we definitely want to make more than $700 on this thing. All right. Talking to you. Now, this is fully processed. We can put this over in the I've been fully processed shelf. And this is, yeah, these are the points of no return. This is a fully processed shelf too, but just for now. Actually, we can make it that again. You go here. They don't have to go in this order necessarily, but it will be. I'll have the tank parts. I might do all that stuff. Most of that stuff will be off screen. If it's not a pertinent project. Okay. Cool. So, and we've got others in stock. We've got other things too. If you've seen anything you might be interested in seeing me work up, let me know, and we'll do that. I'm gonna do one more workup. We're gonna do the same thing with this Nintendo. It's already torn apart, so that part's easy. There's nothing in it. There's like 3 things. We'll take them out. Anything good? No. This might be good. Just one little piece. It's fair. I'm not going to use that. And how about you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we're going to make a brand new one. You know? You know? You ask for a Nintendo, you get a Nintendo. We're going to put that there. This will be easy. I don't have to make a list for it. Got nothing in my manifest I can use. Let's go into game. Jam. Ba-bum-ba-ba. All right. We need a buttons module. We need a holder for that buttons module. We need a cartridge slot and a circuit board. Pricey. We need 2 controller ports. We need the input port cover, output module, and a holder for it. We need top cover 1. Okay. I think that's everything. That's not bad. Excuse me. $151. Bingo, bango. 2 days, and it will be here. So those are 2 days away. I'll skip to those after, but I'm going to show you the auction, and those because those might get rolled into the 2 days. Let's go to the auction. Let's go to the auction, see what they've got. This is what I get excited about. It's going to be expensive, but they might have cool things. The items you ordered have arrived. Popcorn maker. Already. I want it. This is not a challenging part of the game at all. It's just bidding. And sometimes it goes on a little too long, to be perfectly honest. Not sure how deep I want to go in on this thing. It'll be worth a few, like, 5,000-6,000. Probably cost $1,000 to fix up. So 2. Go up to 2. God, hopefully it doesn't go that far, because this is... Come on. Give it to me. I'll double bid. I wish you could turn it. I'm not sure if it's... I got it! It's mine for $1,280. And I'm highballing the estimates, so I should be able to get into this for under 2 and then sell it for more than that. All right. It's a good first item. Another one. You know what? Fuck it. This one looks nice. Holy shit. That was easy. And a coffee grinder. I don't care. 150 and I'm out. Crazy. Give 2 popcorn makers and then a little tiny coffee grinder. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, that's fuck it. No, I don't want it. You can have it, Johanna. It's yours. Ooh, I want this though, and I've got... Ah, what? What do you mean I don't have any space available on my shelf? Oh. Hmm. I've got this whole space. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Like, I was kind of concerned that maybe these were in the way or something like that, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, they're really, really snug in there, but that's how that works. And then, so well, we got two popcorn machines. Looks like the circus variety. Yeah. And then the, this variety. I don't know what the blue one is. That's cool. This one has no wheels, so it's holding it. But anyway, yeah. Cause see, that's a space. That's a space. This is a space. It could have gone there. They dump stuff onto my workspace all the time. You know what? Alright, so since we're this deep into it, I'm not going to do both of them. This one looks like it needs more work. We're gonna take apart a popcorn popper. I might do the inventory stuff, like finish the video there. But I'm gonna just make this one something. I'll explain it to you on the phone. Here we go. Let's take this sucker apart. Okay, so no lid. You can see no wheels, no axle. Missing a few things. Once you get the lid off, you get this. There's an outlet that's supposed to go there. This is the light bulb outlet. You've got two buttons. Let's go ahead and yank those out of there. See if they're any good. Ah, okay. This good thing about the auction stuff is even if it's missing a lot of parts like this one, the other one doesn't seem too bad off though. That one's looking pretty alright. I'll have to take the lid off and see what's going on under there. But I want to fix this one up first because it needs it. But yeah, usually the stuff you pull off of these things you get at the auction are in really good shape. Can I have you? Don't know how I'm unscrewing this, but we're not going to worry about that right now. It is unscrewed. The door can come off. And I can start taking some of this stuff apart. The light bulb. This really realistically captures how difficult it would be to stick your hand in there and get a screwdriver on that point. Okay, we got that. We can get the light bulb. That protector's perfect. Light bulb's perfect. This should be perfect as well. Come on. Come on. I get you. And it is nice. Take this apart. The pot. Give me that. Give me that. Like that. Okay. Impossible, but we did it anyway. We'll get the pot. Great. We'll get the stir. Machine motor. We have one. Is it perfect? Please be perfect. Yes. So we're in like really good shape with this. I love this stuff floating in midair. La-di-da. There we go. Okay. So that's the everything in the top of a popcorn popper. Which is most everything, unlike the arcade cabinets, pinball machine. Oh my god. I would not be doing this if it was a pinball machine. I'd be working on the pinball machine, but I wouldn't be letting the recording go on because it would take a while. This is probably going to take a minute. But we're almost there. And we've done a full tour. we haven't torn, like, rebuilt anything, but we've torn stuff down. Do I need... Yeah, I gotta take everything off. Gotta take everything off, inventory it, find out what's good, and get replacements, occasional improvements. Anything that's good, or, well, obviously perfect, I'm keeping. But good I'll use. It's kind of the only two usable... I mean, fair is usable, but it seems to cheapen the value. But then it's tricky because I'm also trying to figure out, like, how much of the original device should we try to keep intact. With this, not a big deal because most everything's perfect that's on here. Doesn't really become an issue. What happens is I find good condition objects that have unique paint jobs or really, really perfect paint jobs. And sometimes they have paint that I don't have. I have black metal, but I don't know what rich black metal is, and it looks different. It just looks like the thing is made of black. This is great. Everything I'm pulling off of here is perfect. What's next? You. We're almost done. We've almost torn this popcorn machine if you've ever wondered. What is under your popcorn machine? Now you know. There's some brackets down here. I don't think there's any electronics or anything. Nope, just brackets. Okay. One of the shortcomings, I think, of the game, if you're playing it like I'm playing it, I don't think it's a big deal if you pick it up for a weekend and play around with it a bit. You're not going to notice or care. But I do notice, and I do kind of care. You can't seem to clean any of the parts off the big machines, like these brackets, for example. If I wanted to wash them and clean them, sandblast them, I wouldn't be able to do it. It only brings up things that you're able to wash or sandblast or whatever in your inventory if you're able to do it. So if it's like an electronic, if it's a transformer, you've got a transformer that goes into amp. That's not going to come up. You're not going to wash a transformer or sandblast a transformer. You're going to replace it. But then there are other items like brackets that I think you should be able to do. I think that's done. I think that's all of it. Let's put it back over here and take a look. Look at all those parts. Holy moly. Alright, so we got a lot of those. And you saw me just kind of taking it apart as I was chatting there. But that's what that looks like without any of the stuff on it. Bye-bye. Just a tray. I'll order those parts. That will be coming in 2 days. That'll be parts. That'll be the only other thing I think that I'll order for that day. So it'll be those 3 things. And if you're interested, I might go ahead and show you how I build that back up along with these 2 items. But yeah, think about colors. I'm going to ask you about that for the for this guy. We want like a couple of colors. We want for the wheels and for the body, and then for this one, whatever you want. It could be two colors because you've got a top and a bottom, or it could be one color for both. One color for both would probably look better unless the bottom one of the colors is black, but who am I to say? Oh yeah, here's an example. I'm going to show you. I was literally just talking about this. I was putting this bad boy back together, and I noticed that this cover I had in my inventory, I think I got it from a barn crawl. It's good. I've got two perfect top covers that I just bought. These are not even painted, right? So that's just gray, and then I think this one I want to throw it on there because it's... Oh yeah, I haven't seen this one before. Interesting. More like a ColecoVision. So that's top cover too. So those are the two variants. But no, I got this one. No, I didn't. I got the good one. Right here. And I didn't sandblast it. I washed it. I didn't sandblast it or paint it because, well, the first thing I noticed, get out of the way, the first thing you'll notice is it says original paint. It's good. It's plastic, right? Like the other ones. Its finish condition is good, but it says the finish is original paint. The other ones say sandblasted, or they'll say the color of the paint that's been used. I don't have any examples of that, but yeah, olive green. It's perfect, but it's been painted olive green. So yeah, it's good, which is good enough. But when you see original paint, that kind of stands out. And then also, like, just where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? It's in my inventory. It's in my inventory. Also, when you bring it out of your inventory, which is what I was... Oh, it's already clean, so I can't. Dang it. I was going to pull it out and... But you can clearly see here the good one. Boop. Look. Look how perfect the paint is. And then I just painted this black to accentuate the white. So yeah, I don't know if that impacts the value or what, but you do find these kind of interesting parts. Sometimes you go back over here. Maybe. Okay. Now I have just a ridiculous amount of stuff to clean. I've got to go through 2 days. Hey, there's a storage lot. That's interesting. I've got to go through 2 days in the game to get to these guys. But we've got those all ready to go. And that's been fun. All right. That's more than enough for right now. I'll see you back here when we get those parts.